Are you missing the narcissist? Are you thinking about the good times you had with them, trips and vacations you took together, snuggling up on the couch, watching a movie, the intimate moments when you felt so connected? Do certain places, songs, or TV shows bring up bittersweet memories? Do you find yourself replaying the entire relationship in your mind, wondering if things could have been different? Was there something more you could have done to make it all work out? Do you wonder if you tried hard enough? If you were married, you probably thought this was the relationship for the rest of your life. You imagined growing older together. You imagined being with this person till death do you part. And so you never imagined a life without them. You certainly never thought one day you would go no contact, never seeing that person again, never talking to that person again. Most of us don't leave the relationship with a narcissist because we stopped loving them. Even if you were the one who left, you probably left because you had to, because the abuse became so intolerable, because you couldn't take it anymore, because it was dangerous for you. You left because there were more tears than smiles. You left because the pain and misery became greater than the happy times, the good times. You left because that was the only way to save yourself. Letting go of someone you love is hard, possibly the hardest thing you'll ever do. Let's face it, if the narcissist behaved the way they did at the end of the relationship, the same way they behaved when you first met them, there would have never been a relationship at all. The person you left, or who left you, is who this person really is. In the beginning, you fell in love with the false persona they presented you with. They mirrored you, and just like a chameleon, they created a facade in which they made you believe that you had met the love of your life, your happily ever after, your soulmate. The love bombing stage, when they were calling you and texting you all the time, when they couldn't seem to get enough of you, when you were living in the fairy tale, that was the beginning of the cycle of abuse. And the narcissist did this to reel you in and make you trauma bonded. You associate love with this person, but love is not who they are. That's your illusion of them. What you're missing is the feelings that were coming from inside of you, the way you felt in the beginning. You're missing the future you thought you were getting, the love you thought you had. You're missing the relationship that you never got. You're missing the way you felt when you first became involved with them. You're missing the connection you believed you had. You're missing the feeling of being in love. No matter what the reality was, no matter that the narcissist had a completely different intention when they entered into the relationship with you, for you, it was love. For you, it was real. Of course you feel sadness and grief. You were trauma bonded, and breaking a trauma bond is like breaking an addiction. And briefly, a trauma bond is the emotional attachment that develops out of a repeated cycle of love bombing, followed by devaluation, and the cycle repeats until the narcissist discards you or until you leave the narcissist. So recovery from the trauma bond takes time. Be patient with yourself. You're going to have days when you feel like you got this. You're moving forward. Followed by days where you miss them terribly, and just know that this is natural. It's all part of the process of healing and recovery. Healing is not linear. It's not a straight path. There's going to be ups and downs. Your emotions will be all over the place. But you can do what the narcissist is absolutely incapable of doing. You can heal. You can recover. You can take however much time is needed to process your own thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. You can grow and become stronger from this experience. The narcissist can't do any of these things. They are incapable of self-reflection, and their narcissism demands that they see people as either black or white, good or bad. So whether the narcissist left you or you left them, the narcissist must paint you black. They must see you as the bad guy. They must make the failure of the relationship 100% your fault. They cannot stand to be alone and do the necessary healing work on themselves. This is why they constantly have side sources of supply and new supply right away. It's to prove that to themselves, in their own minds, and to others, that nothing's wrong with them. It was all you. And mostly they do this to distract themselves from themselves. Unfortunately, the narcissist never learns the lesson, and the cycle repeats again and again with each new relationship. No one wants a repeat of yet another abusive narcissistic relationship. So do the one thing that the narcissist cannot do. Learn from the past. Learn to recognize narcissism. Learn to strengthen your boundaries. Learn to trust your own intuition again. And as you do this, be kind to yourself. Be easy with yourself. Take steps every day to facilitate your own healing and your own recovery. Your life can be good again. You can find happiness and love again. Just know this is all possible. And I've left some video links in the description box below to help you with your healing. I'm praying for your recovery, and I support you on your journey. Thank you all so much for listening, and may your day be abundantly blessed.